does it feel like to be a twin? What does it feel like to have twins? This and more we'll have on Shantia's Haven today. Hello viewers, you're once more welcome to your favorite show, Shantia's Haven. On Shantia's Haven, we talk about the family, everything that happens in the family. And we have some guests with us, because I see with the same face, so I don't know what to say, a wonderful guest or something. There are two, so we have two wonderful guests with us. We're going to talk about twins today on Shantia's Haven. Hello, welcome to Shantia's Haven.
Thank you very much, Shantia. It's a pleasure to be on Shantia's Haven today.
Okay.
Thank you so much. What an honor to be on Shantia's Haven.
You see, I can just look at you people and be smiling, and I will not say anything today on Shantia's Haven.
Please,
I just love twins. When I see them, I keep admiring, and I'm just looking. When they're moving, I look at them as they go till they disappear. Then I turn and I'm like, oh God.
A lot of people do that when we walk on the street.
They look at you.
Yeah.
Wow. What does it feel like to be a twin? How do you feel? Are you, I don't know. Is it normal with you and your sister, as in with you and the other people who are not twins, like your siblings? Is it the same feeling you have?
Oh, it's an awesome experience. I don't even have words to express it. It can never be the same.
Wow.
Yeah. Our relationship is quite different from our siblings.
Okay.
Not that we don't relate, but
Okay.
it's quite different.
It's different.
The feeling is different.
There's something
Yeah,
that
something
is different. Okay. I like calling both of you Rita, Henrietta, so I don't make a mistake. So please, who is Rita?
I'm Rita and I'm Henrietta.
All right, Rita and Henrietta, you're welcome to Shantia's Haven. It's really, really our honor to have you here. I had this idea on my mind. When you have twins, how do you relate as a parent or a guardian to twins, especially identical twins? Is it the same? Is the feeling the same when you were growing up? How did people relate to you? As in, did people see both of you as the same person? Did both of you, did they take you, are you really the same as in character, as in you, the way you think, and is that how people saw you? And were you okay with it like that? Or you have your own differences, and what was that feeling like?
Now, growing up, the expectation,
Okay.
most people expected us to produce the same thing, to
Okay.
behave the same,
Okay.
because we are really identical. Back then, I don't know now, because we see a little bit of differences now with childbearing and all of that.
Okay.
But back then, we were really identical.
I can testify. Back then, I didn't know the difference.
But now, I think there are some slight differences. Within us, we knew that we were, though identical, we had different purposes.
Okay.
We had different goals. We had different ambitions and different attractions and all of that. But it took a lot of, up till now, I don't think people even still have come to realization that we are two different people.
Okay.
They always consider us one. In our family, school environment, wherever we were, we're considered one.
Okay.
Yes. It was really sometimes challenging, because you are expected, for instance, growing up in the house, maybe you've done something wrong, and then maybe a parent comes to scold at you. He won't say, Rita, you've done this. No. Oh, Rita, you've done that.
No. What would they say?
Our mother had, in her way of bringing us up, she'll punish us both for
Both of you, one person.
If one person commits a crime,
Yes.
she beats the both of us. She'll punish both of us.
Wow. Guardians and parents, please. I don't know, in my mind, there's something wrong about that. How will you punish me for my sister's crime?
No, she's not into finding out who did what.
Yes. She will
We
just
are both
punish
punished.
Okay, maybe she wants one person to be the other person's keeper.
Yeah, to her it was like, oh, you accompany your sister to do this.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you both connive to do it. So there was no need punishing one
Why
person
is
and leaving out the other person. Yes.
I would like us to, just before we come back, I spoke to some twins out there too, and I wanted to hear what they have to say, especially in this area of people thinking that you're one person. So, hello viewers, come with me and let us listen to some amazing twins out there and what they have to say about their twin experience.
I'm a mom of twins. As you can see here, this here is Faith, and this is Favor. They look alike, and yet they are so very, very different. Different personalities, and of course, they are twins. It's true they share the same space in the womb and all, but they are two distinct girls with different characteristic traits and behavioral patterns. Um, the tendency is people out there feel that because they are alike, they tend to behave in the exact same manner. This is not true. I'm I'm a living witness, and I can tell you that these two girls have two distinct personalities. Faith is extremely quiet, and Favor is a talkative twin. And Faith would rather not, be the outgoing one and let her sister do the talking for her all the time. And it doesn't only end there. You have it also goes right across even to the academics. It's not like both girls perform in the exact same way in class or have this exact same performance when it comes to their studies in class. No, not at all. And so it's imperative that we all know that because they are alike, or because maybe they share the same space in the womb, or they they have, I mean, a lot in common when it comes to physical looks, but they are really very different. And so I tend not to compare them. Faith does have her strengths and weaknesses, and so does Favor. But both girls don't behave in the exact same manner. To the other parents out there who are moms or parents to twins, I would want them to understand that these kids are different, and then we should treat them differently, and we should not really compare them. We should not compare them because it will have a tendency of affecting maybe the one who you think is not doing well. Yes, and it will be nice if we can treat them as two separate individuals.
Hi everyone, my name is Wasabasame Sanji. I have an adorable identical twin sister that doing life with has been rather interesting in many ways, however, challenging in some others.
Hello, my name is Lumbasame Ipus Awache, and yes, I'm a twin, very identical one.
Growing up, we've had people call us Waselum, others call us one kind. My mom used to call us twin girls, and with us being called those names, everyone assumed that we're the same person. The answer is no, we're not. We're very different from each other. Our thought processes are different from each other. Our mannerisms are different from each other. Our reactions to situations are very different from each other. The way we will respond to challenges are very, very different from each other. That makes us two different people. And I think that we may have come on the same day, a few minutes apart, but just the fact that we did not come at that exact same minute is a difference on its own. That makes us different people, even if we had the same DNA. I'm talking about these with regards to every twin out there, be them fraternal or identical, or even multiples, triplets, quadruples, whatever the case may be. Each of those people are different from the other. Each one is
different in character, different in personality. When you meet a set of twins, when you meet triplets, when you meet quadruples, even if they are as identical as the word, learn each one for themselves, learn their character and deal with them just the way they are. Learn their personalities, learn their likes and their dislikes, and deal with each one of them the way they want to be dealt with. Don't generalize. Don't assume that the fact that I like this thing, my twin must definitely like it. Don't assume that the fact that I have responded to this information this way, my twin will definitely respond in the same way. Above all, don't assume that if my twin were to share information with you, is information that you can feel comfortable to share with me. No, no. We are different people in every way. So, parents out there, brothers, sisters, relatives, family members, that twin in your family, that triplet in your family, whichever the case may be, just treat them differently. Understand each one of them, deal with them the way they are, and let's just make it a better and easier world for twins to live in and just have the right balance. Thank you.
Growing up, my mom made it was for the people around us because she gave us the same look with regards to dressing. We were always the same. You always find us together in the same clothes. We were just the same, like a colored photocopy of one another. And we enjoyed doing that because we used to take the advantage to do good things. However, I think that played a little on her because she just wanted her twin girls to be her twin girls. They look the same, so they should be the same. They should grow up the same way. They should do the same things. They should be in the same place at the same time. She never for 1 second wanted us to be separated. And that, I think, was a mistake that she made. Some parents are making, and some are still to make that mistake if not corrected. Why do I say so? Yes, we may be twin. Yes, we may have the same look. Yes, we are the same physically, but we are two different people. Very different people. Like, I am so different from my sister when it comes to our character, when it comes to our thoughts, when it comes to our ideas, when it comes to the way we relate with people. We are just two different people. Like, what I aspired to be growing up is totally different from what she aspired to be. The kind of man I wanted to marry is the direct opposite of the kind of man she wanted to marry. Like, the kind of friends I made, that some of them she would just look at them and she would be like, I know them ideo. But those were my friends. That's just to say, I might click with somebody she doesn't click with, and that comes to play because of our personalities. We are just two different people. I may tolerate some things that she just cannot take. So me being a friend to somebody does not necessarily mean my twin is a friend to that person. Me wanting to do something in a particular way does not necessarily mean my twin wants to do the same thing. I remember growing up, I wanted to go to PSS Mancon for my secondary education, and I tried convincing my sister. Both of us wanted to go to the same school. However, something happened along the line. She got scared because she feared the fear of being brutalized, and she backed out. I really wanted to go to that school, but my mom did not want to separate us. So she killed my desire of going to that school to please my sister. Yes, at that time, I just wanted my sister to be happy, but it affected me greatly. What I dreamed of achieving by going to that school, I could not do. It sounds funny, but yes, it's reality. I just wish parents would learn to treat their twins, be the boys, be the girls, identical, unidentical, like two different people. Just give them the chance to express themselves in their own ways. get the time to listen to each of them and know what they desire for themselves, what they want for themselves. Don't impose what one person wants on the other. Don't tag one person bad because the other person prefers something else. If we can do that, then we will help many twins find their way in life and be better people rather than feeling hated because of their own ideas.
I'm Tata Catherine Manke and I'm Tata Comfort Manley. The fact that we are twins does not mean that we have the same things that give us joy or the same things give us satisfaction, or we just want to be doing the same thing back to back. No, it's not like that. Let me give a common example, an experience we had back in school. I remember in high school, there was a time she came overall first in her class. You know, results reach home before children reach home, right? So when we got home, my uncle was like, Comfort, I learned you were the best in your class. Take. It was a sum of 10,000 francs. Nobody asked my result. By the time I reached the house properly, my mom was like, wow, congratulations. That was very good. I said, I feel like an outcast. It's not like I failed. I actually passed well. But there's a comparison that you do between children and it encourages the other. But this one actually made me feel like I was not loved. I was not loved. So you have to know the kind of things you compare about your children. I think there's another experience you talk about. Exactly. Parents have this feeling that when they have children, they can always train them. But when it comes to twin, they feel like they have one child. If you have 4 children and maybe two of them are twin, guys, you have 4 heads to train, not 3. Because you always assume that because one person is like this, the other person has to be like that. Even back still in the same school, Katia and I, we separated when we went to high school. I was in the social science department. I did A4 then, she was in the science department, guys. It was hell to study. Because according to them, we had to do the same thing. And since their choice was science, I had to go to science. But thank God for progress.
Yeah, they wanted you to go to science.
They actually wanted me to go to science.
And
because they felt
go.
like Kati, if Kati can do it, then I can do it. It's not like if Kati can do it, I cannot do it. Though. The thing is, was that what I wanted? I didn't want that. It was a struggle to get there. But thank God that I was determined and I wanted follow purpose and I was
another thing.
Wait. Another thing. They were coming somebody who loves makeup, for example. I'm not so much into makeup. It's not like I don't do makeup. But there are days that we want to go out, even to church, and she wears her makeup and my mom looks at me as if I'm filthy. Like, why are you not wearing makeup? Because my sister is wearing makeup. It's not like she wants me to wear makeup. She wants the makeup because sister is wearing makeup. Okay, let me just show you something. Look at this girl's nails. Look at mine. Like, if she sees it now, she'll be like, why are you unkempt? Imagine the Imagine. But we're not saying twin. This is a wonderful experience. Like those of you who are not twins, how do you feel?
How do we feel not being twins? How do I feel? I can't change it, so I'm okay. Call me and Kati. It's okay not to be twins. We cannot wish for what we can't have. Okay, Rita and Henrietta, how does it feel to be twins? What is that feeling like? Do you people feel special when you go to any place? Do you have all eyes on you all the time? What's the feeling like?
Sometimes the feeling it can be embarrassing. Sometimes embarrassing because you're walking on the street and you have people calling you from behind, calling you, trying to get your attention or trying for you to get their attention. Just because they have noticed that you're twins, you look so alike. I remember one time we were coming back from lectures back then in the university, and one guy junction just was shouting, hey, a French guy. So it's like he didn't know the French English meaning for twin. So to him he was like, hey, oh, twice. The whole junction. Everybody was like, what?
Who is twice?
It was so embarrassing. And but sometimes the feeling is good.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
And then you also have to get people who misjudge you, like, I be Sanotu for road, you no answer. Wait, probably
thinking it was Rita,
Me,
when you're talking to Henrietta.
I
Yes,
get it.
we have a lot of such
Okay.
experiences.
Okay.
Then you get to start explaining to them that, oh, sorry, you probably met my twin sister, not me. I was like, no, you're lying. Until the day the person probably will have to see, or you'll show a proof that for real you are your twin and so identical.
So please don't try to say someone is lying when they say it's not them. Please. I think this doesn't happen only to twins, because some people who just look alike and they mistake them for another. Don't always conclude for people.
Yeah, but with that we don't get. To us, we know it's normal.
It happens.
Yeah,
okay.
it happened because
Okay.
we
look
identical.
identical.
Even when we were growing up, our father could not make out our difference.
Your father?
Yes.
Whoa.
He couldn't. He had a funny name. He used to call us baby.
Both of us.
Both of us. And then our other brother would bring us close to him and tell, hey, Papa, this one na Ayamba, this one na Manyu. To him, it was like, take them away. They should not be confusing me. So we were really identical back then. Being a twin, it's an awesome experience.
Okay, now you're mothers and you have children. Is there any time your children have mistook someone, maybe Rita's child saw Henrietta and thought that's Rita?
Surprisingly,
when they were small?
No.
Okay.
Never. None of the children.
Wow. Okay.
They know our difference so well.
Okay.
Yeah. That only God can explain. Probably from the bonding,
They know the difference.
they know the difference.
Okay.
Maybe if you step in the first instance, they might look like but immediately
they get
to
the
know that
difference.
this is Mommy Henrietta, this is Mommy Rita.
Okay. Then, husbands, is there any time that maybe when you were still fiancés, is there any time they mistook one person for the other?
My husband categorically did not know our difference. So he didn't know our difference.
Okay.
So his friend and brother in church was helping him to make out the difference.
Make out the difference.
Yes, at the beginning.
Whoa.
Mine had that grace. He could differentiate us even on phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even on phone.
Yeah,
Wow.
even on phone. He
Okay.
could differentiate us.
Please, guardians and parents to twins, talk to your twin children that as they grow up, they should try to make it easy for some of us, or for some people, especially husbands and fiancés. Imagine your husband doesn't know the difference between you and your twin. It's going to be sometimes embarrassing. Don't kill yourself if they still don't get it if you try to tell them, but make it easy for them. Please tell them. What about school? Was it okay?
Oh, school. That was one of the experiences we had in school as twin. Anyway, most of our schoolmates could not make out our difference.
Okay.
We had a friend when we were in high school. He was so confused to an extent that he told us one day that I'm not into this Henrietta and Rita. I've given you people a new name. Your name today is Zip Square. So he called us Zip Square, and the rest of our friends and we just started calling us Zip Square. So
yeah, I think that's easy for everybody. Zip Square. Okay, I've also heard that when twins are younger, or sometimes I don't know if they're older. Maybe I heard it only when I was young. That they have this thing amongst them where they hide things from people. Like you see a father will say, I can't find my keys. Then they will look for the twins there to look for the keys and give them. Then I also used to hear that in funeral services, when it's raining, they say, where are the twins? They have not given them salt and oil to appease whatever, so that they can hold this rain for us. There used to be some things around twins. I don't know whether you people experienced that. Did you used to hide people's things? Did you used to?
We get that kind of experience. Our mother was so strict.
Yeah,
so conservative in such a way that
okay.
she didn't believe in those things. And even
Okay.
when people would throw things like that, she will face you directly on that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
And
she
she
didn't
didn't
give us
room for
any
that.
special treatment
Yeah.
as twin. She treated us as the other children.
It's all right. So, dear parents, you can have twins and not be afraid of witchcraft or having Obanje children. So, it's possible to have twins like Rita, have twins like Henrietta, have twins like Lum and Wase, have twins like Kati and Komi. I call them Tata girls because till now I don't know their difference. I'll get to know your difference later. And have twins like Favor and Faith. It's very possible to have the twins and still live a sane life where you don't have to appease any gods anywhere. It all depends on you, the parent, and what you want for your children and how you handle them. Remember that we said once on Chances Haven that prayer is the key. When you pray for them, God will handle the rest. He gave you those children and He can handle the children for you. Thank you so much. Like we have heard from the other twins who have told us that they are different even though they look alike. So let us treat them accordingly. I don't know what last word you will give to parents. There are some parents here who really love twins. And they are dying to have twins. They just want this thing, especially the identical ones, so that when I'm in Mani, I'm in Tiny, or whatever, yes. What advice can you give to these parents?
What I can say is twins, we are two separate people.
Okay.
Yeah. We have our own two separate ideas, everything. Physically, maybe we look the same, but we have a lot of differences.
Okay.
So parents should treat their twins as individuals, separate individuals.
Okay.
Yes. Follow their dreams, their aspirations, what they want, not combine them as one. Yes.
Okay. Henrietta, what about you?
Yeah, I can say it's a wonderful experience being a twin. Though we are identical, though twins could be identical or unidentical, they shouldn't be treated as one person. Yeah, they should be treated differently because they have two different heads. So each twin should be treated as a unique person, not as the same people.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time on Chancellor's Haven. It was wonderful having you. And dear viewers, I would like to have your comments, what you think about twins. Thank you so much for watching Chancellor's Haven. And remember that on Chancellor's Haven, we always leave it better than we met it. See you some other time on Chancellor's Haven. Bye-bye.
Bye.